Hello students, welcome to digital class of Malla Reddy Memorial School. Today we are going to discuss the topic from acids, bases and salts. That is, acid solutions in water conduct electricity and also base solution in water conducts electricity. First, see about acid solution. First of all, we need to take two beakers. Now fill the beaker A with HCl solution, nothing but hydrochloric acid, and fill the beaker B with the acetic acid solution, that is CH3COOH. Okay, and take one rubber cork. To this rubber cork keep two nails. Okay, so you can observe here two nails. Through these two nails take the two different color electric wires. Okay, so here to the one end of the electric wire, here we need to take the battery, and to the another end of the electric wire take the switch and bulb. Now this arrangement is completed here. So do the same with second beaker also, which is containing acetic acid solution. Okay, so here after the finishing of this arrangement, we have to switch on the current. They will observe the glowing of bulb. You can observe here the beaker A containing solution is glows here, the bulb glowing, and here the acetic acid solution containing beaker, the bulb is not glowing here. Why it is happening here? Here both are acids. This is the hydrochloric acid in beaker A, and beaker B we have the acetic acid. But here acetic acid solution containing beaker, in that the bulb does not glow, and here the HCl containing bulb is glowing here. So we can see that bulb glows brightly in hydrochloric acid solution. That means the flowing of electrons are more in HCl solution, while the intensity of the bulb low in acetic acid solution. So that means there the movement of ions is less. So here you can observe this. In HCl solution we observe that the glowing of bulb. How it is happening here? So we know when an acid is reacted with water, means when it is mixed with water, it releases some ions, right? So here you can observe here the red color ions are hydronium ions, and this green color are chloride ions. Okay, so here the movement of these hydronium ions indicates that glowing of bulb. In solution, these ions are movement takes place. So then the movement of these ions is responsible for the glowing of bulb. So we can see that in HCl more ions will be present, and in acetic acid solution less ions will be present. So this will give more ion in HCl, means more H3O plus ions, right? So more ions means in HCl solution more hydronium ions will be present, and we can say that HCl is a strong acid, right? There we observe the glowing of bulb is very brightly. So HCl is a strong acid. So then what about the acetic acid? So acetic acid has less H3O plus ions, right? So we can say that this acetic acid is the weak acid, right? Now this is a acid in water conducts electricity. So if the taken solution is a strong acid means there we conclude that there the bulb glows brightly. So the indication of bulb here give that the HCl is a strong acid and acetic acid is the weak acid. So what about the bases? See, base solution in water conducts electricity. How it will conduct electricity? See now. Here also take two different beakers, and in one beaker we need to take sodium hydroxide, right? In one beaker take the sodium hydroxide, in another beaker take ammonium hydroxide. Take the graphite rods and arrange the electric wires through that wires, right? Now here attach the bulb. Now once the experiment setup is completed means switch on the current. So when we switch on the current, there we observe that the glowing of bulb is more bright in NaOH solution. So this is the NaOH solution and this is the ammonium hydroxide solution. Okay. So we will observe more brightness in bulb in sodium hydroxide solution. The bulb is less glow in ammonium hydroxide solution. So again, why it is happening here? So you can see here in this picture, when sodium hydroxide is mixed with water, it releases hydroxide ions, right? So the movement of hydroxide ion in solution is responsible for, that means it is help for flow of electric current. So then in sodium hydroxide solution, the flow of electric current is more. So that's why here the bulb glows very brightly in sodium hydroxide solution when compared to ammonium hydroxide solution. So in this ammonium hydroxide solution, the movement of ions is very less. So that's why the flow of current is also less, right? So that's why the intensity of the bulb is less here in ammonium hydroxide solution. So from this we can see that the bulb glows brightly in solution of sodium hydroxide and the intensity of the bulb low in ammonium hydroxide solution. Yes, so more ions in sodium hydroxide solution, right? So more ions will be present in sodium hydroxide solution. So the movement of ions is more. So less ions are present in ammonium hydroxide solution. There the movement of ion is less. Yes. So here we can see that hydroxide ions are more in NaOH solution, nothing but sodium hydroxide. So we can say that sodium hydroxide is a strong base and the hydroxide ions less in ammonium hydroxide. So we can say that ammonium hydroxide is a weak base, right? This is about the acids bases solutions when they are mixed with water, how they are conducting electricity, right? Thank you.